What is up, all National Wrestling Shooters? This is Scott Gale, the owner, chairman, creator, and founding father of National Wrestling Shooters. And today, I'm going to give you my 2019 WWE Money in the Bank reveal. I thought it was a pretty decent Money in the Bank, except for the great main event, except for the ending of the main event, which I'll get to later. But anyway, let's begin with your Money in the Bank review. The commentators for the Raw brand were Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Corey Graves. And for the SmackDown Live brand, they were Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? Okay, on the pre-show, the Usos defeated SmackDown Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan and Rowan. The Usos won for double top rope splash, the double Usos on Bryan. I thought it was a decent match. I mean, it was a non-tag team title match, but does this mean the Usos are going to become the number one contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles? I don't know. We'll see how this plays out, but I think that's the way they're going. And then the show opened with a dedication graphic for the recently passed Ashley Massaro. All I gotta say is rest in peace, Ashley Massaro. You were a great WWE woman wrestler. You will be missed. Okay, and then we had the Money in the Bank ladder match. Bayley defeated Natalya, Naomi, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, Carmella, Ember Moon, and Nikki Cross. Sonya Deville helped Mandy Rose get to the top of the ladder, but Bayley knocked them down and grabbed the briefcase to win the match. I thought this was a pretty good match. I mean, I expected it to go on longer, but it was a pretty decent good match. And then Sami Zayn was talking to Triple H backstage about Braun Strowman. He said he wanted, and Triple H pretty much told Sami Zayn that Braun Strowman isn't in the building. But as we found out, Braun Strowman wasn't in the building. And then the next match was United States Championship match. Rey Mysterio defeated Samoa Joe. Mysterio won a quick match by countering a powerbomb attempt into a Hurricane Rana to become champion. After the match, a Bloody Joe attacked Mysterio in front of his son Dominic. A replay showed that Joe's shoulder was up during the pin. Congratulations to Rey Mysterio, Jr. becoming the first. They becoming a United States champion for the first time in his career. He's never been United States champion. It was a botched finish, like a lot of botched finishes in this pay-per-view, but yeah, it was a squash match. I mean, they could have done a lot more in this match. This match could have gone on longer. I would have said this was a good match, but it was just a squash match because it was only 5 minutes. There's so much they could have done in this match. So much they could have done. And then steel cage match. Shane McMahon defeated The Miz. Miz tried to prevent Shane McMahon from escaping the cage, but Shane slipped out of his shirt and fell to the ground to win the match. I thought this is a okay match. I mean, I thought the match between Shane, I thought the no holds barred match I thought the Falls Count Anywhere match between Shane McMahon and The Miz at WrestleMania 35 was way better than this one because they did a lot more bumps, but it was good. And again, it was a botched finish. It was a botched finish. Referees like making a lot of botched calls. Like, I didn't agree with Shane McMahon holding the ropes because there's supposed to be no DQ goes to rope breaks in steel cage matches. And it was very interesting, and this is the first time ever we ever saw Shane McMahon without a shirt. Yeah, this is the first time ever in WWE history we ever saw a shirtless Shane McMahon. We've never seen Shane McMahon without a shirt. He would always wear a jersey. See, he would always have a t-shirt underneath. We did see him in a tank top at the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view Crown Jewel, but this is the first time ever we saw Shane McMahon shirtless. I gotta say, he looks pretty buff for his age. For a 49-year-old man, Shane McMahon looks pretty buffed and ripped, pretty much like his father looked back in the day. And Vince McMahon still does look buffed. But yeah, it was good to see. Yeah, and it looks like the Miz and Shane McMahon is going to continue probably at Extreme Rules, a battleground, and I think that's where it's going to end. And then Mick Foley will appear on Raw to announce a new championship title. I'm guessing it's going to be the Hardcore Championship. I think Mick Foley's going to bring back the Hardcore Champion, but if it's new title, it could possibly be a WWE Television Champion or something like that. What's it going to be? I'm looking forward to see what Mick Foley, what new title Mick Foley brings to brings to WWE. And then Braun Strowman stomped him on backstage looking for Sami Zayn. Later, officials found Zayn hanging upside down by his feet. Zayn is out of the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Strowman was made to leave the building by Triple H. And we all found out who did it in the end, which I'll get to. And then it was a Cruiserweight Championship match. Tony Nese defeated Ariya Daivari. Nese hit the running knee on Daivari to win the match and retain the championship. I thought this was a really good match. I thought a pretty good match. I mean, I liked this match. I really enjoyed it. And then there was a Raw Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch defeated Lacey Evans. Evans had guns that shot Lacey. Evans dollars at the crowd during an entrance. Lynch won the match by submission with the Disarmer. Charlotte Flair made an entrance and demanded the SmackDown Women's Championship match start right now. It was an okay match between Lacey Evans and Becky Lynch. It was okay. And then SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair defeated Becky Lynch. Lacey Evans interfered, hitting Lynch with the woman's right. Charlotte Flair capitalized and hit a big boot to win the match and the SmackDown Women's Championship. After the match, Lynch attacked Evans, leading to Evans and Charlotte Flair attacking 2-on-1. Bayley made a save, taking out Lynch. Charlotte Flair tried to hit Bayley for spear, but Bayley dodged and hit Charlotte Flair hit the turnbuckles. Bayley then decided to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley defeated Charlotte Flair. Bayley hit a top rope elbow to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. That was good. Congratulations to Bayley. Bayley is now the first ever Women's Grand Slam WWE Women's Grand Slam champion. The first ever woman. She's a former NXT Women's Champion, a former Raw Women's Champion, and a former Women's Tag Team Champion. Now she's the SmackDown Women's Champion. So congratulations, Bayley deserves it. And I think Bayley's going to be a better SmackDown Women's Champion than she was a Raw Women's Champion. Hopefully she has a fair title reign. Hopefully she does. Rumors are going on that they did take shots at Sasha Banks, who has been seen in WWE recently. And then Roman Reigns defeated Elias. Before the match, Elias attacked Reigns with a guitar backstage. Elias then performed it with an electric guitar because his acoustic was broken. Reigns attacked and then immediately spared and pinned Elias to win the match. This is the burial of Elias. This is a total burial of Elias. Elias is very talented. In my opinion, he deserves better. This was definitely a burial. No questions asked. And then there was the Universal Championship match, which I thought was match night. Seth Rollins defeated AJ Styles. Rollins countered the phenomenal form with a whipcord knee, then hit a basement super kick and stomped to win the match. After the match, the two shook hands. Great match. This was definitely match night. Both AJ Styles and Universal Champion Seth Rollins put on one hell of a performance. A hell of a performance. I would like to see, and hopefully this feud continues, because I'd like to see another match between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, possibly at SummerSlam. If the unthinkable does him. Then Lars Sullivan beat up the Lucha House Party because reasons which I don't care. And then it was a WWE Championship match. Kofi Kingston defeated Kevin Owens. Kingston countered top rope senton by getting his knee up. Then hit a Trouble in Paradise to win the match. Really good match. I expect this to go on, but it was a really good match. Then, oh boy, Money in the Bank. Brock Lesnar defeated Andre Ricochet, Randy Orton, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Ali, and Drew McIntyre. Ali looked to have the match won. When of all people, Brock Lesnar would should knocked him off the ladder and won the match. Brock Lesnar is now Mr. Money in the Bank. See? This was a great main event. I liked the Money in the Bank match. It was a great main event, but it got wooed by Brock Lesnar. In my opinion, Brock Lesnar did not deserve the win. The only reason they did this is so they could possibly have Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. But rumor has it that Brock Lesnar is going to cash in his Money in the Bank on Kofi Kingston, because Fox apparently wants Brock Lesnar on SmackDown Live. Yes, Fox wants Brock Lesnar on SmackDown Live, and they probably want Brock Lesnar to be the SmackDown champion, which is going to totally demolish the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar doesn't need any more singles titles. So hopefully Brock Lesnar has a failed cash-in. Let's just hope that Brock Lesnar has a failed cash in, or that he's forced to put his Money in the Bank contract on the line and lose it to somebody like Drew McIntyre, somebody more deserving. I mean, great main event, but in my opinion, Brock Lesnar did not deserve it. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna bitch like most people. I'm not gonna say I'm most definitely not gonna cancel my WWE Network or do any of that. Later today I might do a paperback rant on Brock Lesnar being Mr. Money in the Bank because that's my thing. But I'm not gonna bitch and complain. But anyway, I would rate this Money in the Bank a 7 out of 8. A 7 out of 8. It was a decent Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It was nowhere near as good as the 2011 Money in the Bank, which was the best out of them all, but it was decent and it was watchable, except for the Lucha House Party. But anyway, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this Money in the Bank. What do you think is gonna happen tomorrow night on Monday Night and Tuesday and SmackDown Live? Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper and peace, and I must bid you adieu, good night and goodbye, and bang! And the words of Cactus Jack, bang bang!